This man is threatening me. I'm about to kill him. You know what? She hot. I see Geralt getting all the sorceresses. Like, versus Jenny, it was Kira. Now it's just Hey, what's up, Abbies? It's Pixie from ABG, also known as Abnormal Black Elf, and welcome back to our channel as we are going to be continuing The Witcher 3 today. I know, it's been a bit. I swear, I have not forgotten about this game. I just love hurting myself even with it. So, I'm sorry about that. But just like before, for a quick recap, we are gonna let the game take it right away.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
And yeah, so now we are on our way to Novigrad, where we also gonna be meeting with Triss. I don't know. We're gonna be meeting up with her, which Geralt seems to have some previous relations. But I hope you guys are excited for this part. Like I said, I know it has been quite a bit of time since I played this, but we getting back into the swing of things. Hopefully, we gonna beat this game. So if you guys are excited for this part, please hit that like and subscribe button down there below. Without further ado, let me make my way to Triss. Also, guys, I completely forgot in my recap, because I don't remember too much, but me just traveling here reminded me. I actually did end up saving Anna, just so you guys know. The Baron had took her away to get recuperated, and I'm pretty sure I killed all those kids in that village. Like, I had no choice, but I'm pretty sure I killed them all. It was a side quest, but I was even thinking about recording it, but that's kind of what happened. Oh my gosh, she's a harlot! Babes, you showing way too much skin for these back in the time. Girl, it's only 3 o'clock! Oh, damn. Well, you know what? I'm a loyal man, my good woman. I'm a loyal man. Except I'm not really, because I had a little with Triss, so.
Our Novigrad, shining a.
Ooh. Oh, we coming. Who is that? I was gonna say I love a bonfire. That's a witch, I'm pretty sure. We're here for a witch burning? But what's this man doing here?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses.
Okay, so this is what we're doing.
The flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you.
I think they're witches. Witches and warlocks.
I want to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
A Doppler? Let me look at my bestiary. What is that? Yeah, I still have not found a better outfit for Geralt. We're trying.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Dude, that's Let me see. Burn the Doppler. Sorry, that's not it. Felicia. Let me see. I just want to check them out because they're popping up. Geralt had been in situations where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to the particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance from whom one has developed a fondness. Oh! Such was his lot as regards to Felicia Corey, a young sorceress whom Geralt had met while chasing the Kingslayer Letho. Though Geralt had not gotten to know her deeply, he had nonetheless taken a liking to this former pupil of Philippa Illahart, who had seemed to him a pleasant and enterprising young woman. Enterprising. No, whatever. Young woman, yet she was a wielder of magic and as such met her end on a pyre. Oh my god! Dang. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Also, there's another quest. Kira, this girl right here. She will meet me at Kira Moore. Cause is it that or I've killed her? Ah! So she's fine. I love how this is my side quest. Is like I'm just catching y'all up and I'm like, yeah, I killed the village orphans. That sounds so crazy. Let me stop. Where's the other dude at? What was his other name? This dude. Oh, here you go. Geralt and I had long known that Chapel, the Chancellor of Security of the Church of the Eternal Fire of Novigrad, had died years ago and had been replaced by a Doppler masquerading under his name. We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the chance was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had proved a reasonable creature, deprived of the true Chapel's cruelty, and under his watch, life in the city had improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conciliatory style must have raised suspicions as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. Doppler was found out, as arrested, and burned at the stake of the greater glory of the Eternal Fire. Dang! We just get in here. People are already getting burned. In these days, rampant persecutions and the smoke of 100 pyres choked Novigrad's air. This grim climate provided cover, in which a great many bloody butchers built comfortable nests for themselves. Drummed up conspiracies, mass arrests, and show trials resulting in group executions were their favorite building blocks. Building blocks. Caleb Minge, the fanatical, ambitious commander of the Church of the Eternal Fire's Temple Guard, was such opportunist. His moment of triumph coming when he unmasked his superior, the former Temple Guard commander, Chapel, as a Doppler in disguise. Geralt first saw Minge like, yeah, okay, yeah. We're here now, so.
My child's fallen ill. Another sleepless night.
Anyway, Trish! That's crazy to think about though, like this was like they entertainment, like they only just had funeral powers and executions to get them be the thug.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
I mean somebody in that house right behind you. Move.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, look he. Thinks he can scare us.
Y'all don't got these. You don't see these 2 swords on my back and a crossbow? Oh shit. Oh wait, I haven't played. I'm about to die.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the source.
I'm gonna talk to him because I died last time.
Supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
All mages.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor has it, it's a place for.
So y'all don't know nothing. Y'all beat me up, and y'all know nothing.
Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly though. Ask a beggar, or spot yourself.
Ain't you one?
Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger. Temple Guard.
Why y'all here? Why y'all bothering me?
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
Sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, The temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
We gonna have to fight him, are we?
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Don't know much about small animals. It's about their hearing, not sense of smell. Honestly, what do you want?
What's your point?
What do you want?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks.
Ah!
And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Got nothing on me. Who's it for then? Am I in? Will this result in me getting into a fight where I will also lose in? Like I feel like we're gonna have to fight him later on, but like, who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal
Let's see
fire.
if y'all turn to far can hand y'all a chimera or some monster, you know.
Here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake. It's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
This man is threatening me. I'm about to kill him. I'm more handy with my sword than I am with my fists. You know. Look for thieves on main square and carefully follow them. I gotta carefully follow people? Man, y'all know I can't do no sneaking. Wait, I can probably loot. I'm scared though. He looks suspicious.
Oh, deepest apologies.
Oh, he all handsy. I know you gotta be a thief, but like, he a little too handsy for that. Come on.
I've been robbed. Thief!
He was not slick with that.
Which takes care of the
They're spitting at me. I never felt this sense of disrespect. Did he go this way?
exile.
Oh, she got a wanted poster, witch and harlot. Dang. Is wanted for practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information linked to her capture would be rewarded. Dang, girl. Wait, let me use my witch's senses. Let me see. What can I see?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Oh, he's right there?
Guards! Pickpocket! Damn it, lost my way again.
I was on the board.
Nothing works on the first big business.
Things are generally tidy back in Colina.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
What? No. I was just thinking, like, I shouldn't have given him that because I'm also a brokey. So I should just kept my 20 crowns, honestly. It's a trade-off.
Double chase.
They got a whole system. Look at them. You ain't got a problem? Thank you.
Hi, handsome.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Can't tell a freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Pay up. Frig. Hold on.
Might be a problem.
Then come back.
I knew I should have gave that beggar 20 coin. That's another crazy sentence. I am so sorry, y'all. I had enough then. No, I had 40, so I didn't even have enough. And my delusion isn't enough. No, wait, it's a 2. Do I have to equip it? Let me see, can I talk to you actually?
Who is a vigilante?
Open.
Oh, my.
Heard this place.
Heard right.
Don't.
Pay up then.
Yeah, I had to equip it, let's go! Let me in.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I can finally use my delusions to solve my problems. Okay, so now we in here.
Good. More and more people come to our secret place.
Hey girl, let me fix this up a little bit.
Here, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
Triss.
See you two know
I'm saying
each
every other name except her name.
See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me.
I don't even know
Witcher.
who you are. Knew I was looking for you. Got something to take up with me.
Am I mistaken? Or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted.
I kind of am a little bit, you know. Once I got the right thing
See,
to put.
Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
Yeah.
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
What do you want? You don't stand a chance. Yeah, what do you want? I'm curious.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, Folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt.
I don't need a city.
Mark my words.
I don't need a city.
Yours, girl.
Yeah, mine. And me friends.
I don't like how you said
But
that.
that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
You know what? She hot. I see Geralt getting other sorceresses. Like, versus Jenny, it was Kira, now it's just, I
What's
don't
your
know.
arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
I don't know. I got a weakness for redheads. Honestly, damn.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
I thought he was gonna say something to me.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking
My
for someone.
daughter.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to
Who's
me.
a daughter to me?
here. Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Baby girl, hold on. Oh, let me stick beside you, babes. Let me stick beside you. Oh, it's good night.
Winds howling.
Waves are crashing and stars are falling all for us. These girls. Who you calling handsome? It's probably out. Oh, oh, I got distracted.
Hello, Clue. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other
That's
way.
not good.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
What?
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed.
Yo, it's probably
Luckily,
messed
it was heavy enough
up.
to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I get it for you, girl.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Girl.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for
Come
us.
for who?
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Dang. Like, obviously, I know, like, is this, I know this game is dark, but dang. They prove me right every time. Oh shit, it's a drowner. Why you got a downer in your basement?
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next.
Start with you.
The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Damn, see, at the end of the day, everything
Judging
political.
by what Kluge said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some.
You know swim, baby girl?
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Yeah, look at mine. Let me stop. Time to swim. I was seeing stuff like, hold on. Okay, there we go. There's some nice stuff down here. Hold on. There you go. Oh, baby girl. I got it. My necklace. I'm about to walk into somebody's throw up. We just gonna avoid that.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a
Look,
filthy
you got a little
canal.
glow.
Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
Ooh.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have. For one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Ooh, the drama.
Oh, what?
You walked in front of me, boy. If you don't keep on walking.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
What in the what?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Hello. You told him you were a sorceress problem? Yeah.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you Triss?
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of
And
rodents.
they right.
But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Let's get to work. You'll pay in advance. Half in advance. Huh. Give me half now, half later.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest
Because then
work.
I'll work harder.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
Zoink! Thank you. I'll take that.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Got a piss like a racehorse.
This man pissed like a what?
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
You don't see I see rat activity right now.
Yes, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Gary, you're so funny. Look, do this one.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
TRISS, he's a merchant. He makes his living.
No, that's a very good point.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
That's a very good point. He didn't even like fight me on getting half now, half later.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit.
It's amazing how, you know, the world works, you know? Oh wow, I found it already. Alright, Trish. We're done. TRISS. I
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Oh, I'm so sorry, babes. Let me see you in action. That's it? Oh, can I talk to you, or?
Well,
No. I guess that's it.
now we wait for them to scurry away.
Ah!
Interesting method.
Let's talk, babes!
Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
Are you truly, or just pretending? It's good there aren't bad feelings between us.
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle.
I just
He
realized his
shrugged,
buzz.
said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
He could have faced the truth. Maybe you're right. Dang, I wish I was paying attention, but I was looking at her hair.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth,
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's
Oh, we
doing.
gonna talk about that.
How do you know I found her?
We gonna talk about my
You didn't
girl.
answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine, not bad. I don't know. She's fine. Like, she's fine. She's fine. From what I remember, she's fine.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Dang, I wish I knew, because I'm like, as a woman to woman, I'm trying to understand how she got her answer. I think it's clicking. I think I'm getting it.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of
That's
working.
a lot of rats.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
Yeah, girl.
It's a trap.
I know.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Mutant? They saying he's like it's a slur.
We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt.
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Okay, bet. Come here.
Get it from both sides!
Oh, snap. Kill him.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Doomed and... Child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
I love that. We need to find Brandon. This game be saying stuff to me. All these mutant, horse, son, sorceress, like, these are slurs. I'm about to kill you too. You wanna,
Don't kill me. Good sir, no.
You call me a mutant back there.
Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should
We
kill
should,
you.
Geralt.
Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse.
Hey, I guess I'm a murderer.
So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Get, like a water bottle.
Thanks, Geralt.
All I need is a water bottle for man. Get. None of you, girl.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town. Kareem Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Kareem's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Nice seeing you again. See you later. What would I want to hear if I just see somebody who I had romantic relations with 6 months ago, but who left me for another one? Give me a see you later.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Cause that,
See
it
you.
was nice meeting you
How do
again.
I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Oh, cause that,
Be seeing you.
it was nice to see you again. It's like, it's giving hopes up. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that. How do I? Oh. Make a
Just
man.
passing by,
How
wanderer?
do you?
Or do you seek something specific?
Who's
Right, why you wanna know?
Rudolph de Jonkier.
Rudolph
of
de Jonkier.
Those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation.
Sure didn't.
Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Kareem Tilly.
Kareem Tilly.
We've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
She's sick? Oh. The house history, why do you care about it?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces.
Ooh! That's enough. That's enough of that.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value?
That's very true,
Point
yeah.
of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
You want to let me in, though?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around.
I'm sorry.
Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
I bet. Thank you. I was going to enter your house anyway.
We're already dependent.
Don't gotta tell me twice. Bread. I'll take that bread. Wire. I'll take that. I love immediately coming into this man's house and just robbing. Oh, this house haunted. Well, duh. I know he said that, but I'm hearing stuff.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Huh.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Yeah, she's upstairs. Dang, that's loud. What is that? Oh wait, it's one of the godlings? That's what it looks like. Man didn't have time to like decobweb his place or nothing. Like just moved on in. Of course it's gonna be haunted.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Do a little sloppy slap. I'm not sure. Geralt is a gentleman. I guess I am not.
The doll. The attic.
I have a question. Because if they hunting down sorceresses, like right now,
Please.
they should be coming after her too, because she talking to ghosts, and that's with the supernatural. Like, I know, like, they go into sorcerers out, like, one at a time, like they said, you know, like...
Stop. Go away.
Like, it's only a matter of time, but they should go with her too. I love robbing. My amulet is definitely... I thought there was something there. I thought there were stairs.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, it's right here. I was just in the wrong closet.
Way to the next room's blocked.
I don't know why I did a whole alley-oop for. Oh my dear Lanta. A dumpling? Okay, now that my BAM! Kids, I hear y'all hee hee ha ha up in here. I don't like how y'all hee hee ha ha up in here. Drawing up a crib. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. So we gotta put the doll in the crib.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
My man got a lot of beer up in here. He a drinker. Might be a touch of alcoholic. But what else you gonna do in these times? Another dumpling. Let's go. Oh yeah, here you go. This gets kind of loud, you know. Find out why the door slammed.
Another masterpiece.
What the?
An oven and a blackened grate.
Oh, that's an oven?
Oh, Joey. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Drawing of a... Yeah, that's an oven. That is an oven. Girl, you know where an oven at? Never mind. You just keep sleeping, girl. I got it. I'll solve this riddle for you. How about that? Look, I found it. We got like put a fire or something in there, or
Boo!
ooh, kid, I wasn't scared, but like,
Did I scare you?
oh, if I was scared, I would have punched you. Oh my
Scared
god!
you, didn't I? Can tell you were scared.
Let me stop.
Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll
Yeah, I
hurt
just
you.
did.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to
Little
play.
Sarah better wake up right now. There's gonna be
You're
consequences.
lucky. I know you're a harmless godling.
Oh, I played right,
Others
godling.
might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Ooh, we in the
Tell you
hard
a
questions.
secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Oh, so she's a squatter.
Give the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Like, you gonna have to deal with it. Like, I'll make you a deal though.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a
That's
godling.
very true.
But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? 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 Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice.
I try to be.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Thanks, girl. Sarah, I can't call you girl, right? I'm just assuming it based off your name. I do apologize for assuming. Ah! What in the... You know what? I don't think I'm supposed to be back here yet. But I will take it, because I'm nosy. Alright, girl. Oh, she awake.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too
No, girl,
real.
I believe you, especially as a sort of godling.
Not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witches
Yeah, I
have
just have
our
to make a
ways.
deal, you know.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right.
Yeah, girl,
See
I get
there.
you. Because after all that, even I would need to like a little. Alright, let me go tell this man this house is haunted, so he can't come in here. Because I promised a little godling.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Can't seem to lift it!
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
There you go. See, look, and he believed me.
The second sword.
Haha, I'm a liar. Ha! This is a nice room you got in here.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your
I
heart.
feel like I can do that. Okay. Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
I remember when we first met, I trained her at Kmore. Well, I could do the trained her one, because that started the game, so I feel like...
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer
Morhen. I'm so sorry I'm saying the name wrong.
Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case,
I'm nosy. I kind of want to hear. I want to hear kind of all of these.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another?
Yeah, girl, I got a lot of time.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer
Morhen.
After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I got one more.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Bam.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Child is a what I say? Child is a child? Ciri is a child of the elder blood. They call her the Lady of Space and Time. She had trouble controlling them.
She's a child of the elder blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Oh, it's like yes or no. Yeah, I could say more.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see.
That's very... I didn't know that. Yeah, because I need to know what's going on with Ciri.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully
Dang,
to this
Ciri
day.
girl powerful.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue.
Oh, look at Papa Geralt.
And try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Frick, who's Dandelion? I'm gonna say Yenny and Triss.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Frick, who's Dandelion, y'all? Did I miss that? Yeah, Geralt, get comfy. You look kind of uncomfortable, my guy. Oh. Who is that, man? Is that Dandelion?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left in the Rosemary and Thyme in their will.
Thanks
I
for
was
your
fine
help.
about
Good luck,
Siri this whole
Richard.
time.
I hope you find your Siri.
Ah, girl, I hope so too. I hope so too.
Hey there, handsome.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
What? I don't got nothing for y'all.
Butchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do, like, with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt
Yeah,
with the
because I only
wrong
got
lords and
33
ladies.
coins to my name.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in
Now
need.
y'all in need. Time y'all went home.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master.
2 days. Y'all get alcohol poisoning. I love how that dashed out. Go home. Hold on. Look. You see how they walking? Oh my god, look how they walking! Oh my god! Hold on, they walking like,
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted was...
Oh!
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Oh! What a pleasant fellow.
Gear out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some
Oh
spring
my god, another
cleaning.
fist fight.
I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully this time I actually know what I'm doing. Who is screaming no like that?
Oh, not another drubbing. We're leaving.
You to die now!
Can I?
Reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Die!
Told you this place was no good. Told you to know.
I'm pleased.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something
Yeah, I'm
worrying
looking for
you?
my daughter. Like, you know how I be.
It's about
A
Siri.
doting father.
I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Mm-hmm.
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem.
What happened?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and broke.
Okay. Oop, I found something.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot,
I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Okay. Poets, man. Poets.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I...
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Really?
It's his planner.
Oh, that's rich. Dandelion and planning. Starting to look like a man serious about his business.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Are we surprised? Are we? Yeah. Not interested in his romantic outings.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow.
You take the top half, I'll just take the rest.
Ah, fuck it.
Oh.
I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. So cheers.
Works for me.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share
What
our
does that
findings.
Right,
It was
yeah.
in verse.
Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay. Are you Dandelion's planner? Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Rose brought a tar, like a rose ambush of its crimson hue. Fair rose would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her doors with agility. A charming guarded enclosed veil and gilder. Okay, well, then we got Molly. Y'all can read their little descriptions. Vespula, Marabella, Elia. Okay. I gotta talk to all of them. Zoltan, let me talk to you first.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off.
Oh, that's a lot of experience for it. God,
Actually,
Jesus.
glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Guess we can ask for all of them.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
He was putting it down.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Next one.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes.
Mummers?
Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
You didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into your cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Oh my god, okay. Honestly, pop up, girl.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Dang, okay.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Okay, last one.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
I got you. I understand. I understand.
Well,
I'm pretending I understand at least.
I wanted to know.
No, but I
Thanks
understand.
for your help.
All right, let's go. We gotta talk to all these ladies. What?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Oh no.
Help!
They slapped us silly with that one.
Stupid wench. What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
I'll pay what's $200. I ain't getting them 200 crown. I just sold a lot of stuff to get that 200. Back it up.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's
Me.
that be?
Who, the king of beggars or?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap
I don't know, we better
shit.
find out, I guess. Sure did! Who next? Who next? Who next? Back up if you don't want to get hit. Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank
It
me.
was nothing.
It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Now, whatever. Anyway.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying
Damn.
scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And... no more than a week passed before I spotted him
Not
in
them clipping
Harborside,
through everything.
smoking with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his
Girl,
ear.
I ain't even to the rescue her.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more
Oh!
likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks for your help.
That's all I need to know.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped
Girl,
by.
come on, stand up. Stand up, babes. Stand up. You just called it all the way from Timbuktu and you gonna say that? Come on.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right
Elial.
spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
What?
Any better?
Oh, I'm understanding.
So you're
Elial.
I'm understanding.
Did you and Dandelion?
Girl, it's like I'm
did you
understanding,
two
but
I met him one night in a tavern. He was.
I just thought
bloody drunk.
Dandelion just you know bye. I was like pop up Dandelion. Oh my goodness, oh Dandelion.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay, no, pop off. We love that.
Dandelion
we love that.
visit your shop
no shame.
often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Okay.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein.
Kalkstein.
If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
Okay.
Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the
Damn,
stake
got him
in
good.
High Rock Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid.
Oh, what a sentence. What a way to go out. Should I ask Geralt? Yeah.
I know this is none of my business, but why
do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up.
Aw.
I became a tailor instead.
That blue kind of hot.
Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality.
Sure can.
I'm a Redanian countess one day.
He just in drag.
Dockside
It's okay.
thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment?
Geralt like kind of sad to be thinking
Must
about
be
that.
horribly boring being a witch.
That's what I'm saying.
I managed to stay interested.
Thank you. And Elial, you are beautiful, by the way.
Thanks for your
like,
help. And nice to meet
I'm
you.
here for it.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Ooh.
Hello, kids.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in
Oh,
session.
can't wait. You know what?
I'll wait.
It won't take long.
I'll just wait.
It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not?
How long did it wait for session?
those witches.
Do we get a... Oh, man, you did not lift with your knees at all, boy. Oh. You should... I know I can't lift, but that was terrible.
Mum says that if he but catches
Oh, that wasn't even too long. Literally,
it's
like...
as good as in the ground.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fun.
Why?
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Okay, weirdo.
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died.
Dang, girl, I'm sorry. Am I sorry?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold.
He got a lot of people in his
He simply
roster,
needs a bit
babes. I don't know if you
more
want him.
discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done...
He's probably dead.
It's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know.
She's just got a lot of questions for a person who wasn't looking like that.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up. A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw, crack! She rained.
Alright, babies, we losing the plot.
Danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about
Yeah.
poetry.
Farewell, babes.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
And with that, I am not talking to her anymore.
I truly wonder what will happen if the gutters clogged.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle
I'm
with just
not
anyone.
looking.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid,
Yeah.
Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Alright, fine then. Y'all just so, I can't,
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings,
Yeah,
General.
greetings. I ain't know I knew
You're
you
right.
like that.
I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems then that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she
Someone's
works here.
snoring like in the
My
background.
maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly
I
at
don't
the
want to speak with
races.
Molly at the
Is that
races.
something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Fine, I guess.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way then.
I am so sorry. That was very loud. It probably would be better if my weather wasn't suddenly rainy and thunderstorming, you know?
We've arrived.
Dang, that took a while. Oh, let me get some grapes.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like
I
horses?
only like one
Geralt?
horse, and that's Roach.
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
These chairs look hella
I find them
hard.
to be far more honest than men. Must
Probably 'cause
say,
they have so many
I'm curious
layers.
how you manage in the Saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little
No.
race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of.
It don't even look all that. I like to talk to Molly.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wages. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
I got things to do, people to talk to. Like, get out of my way. I could have done a race, but oh my. Like, it ain't even all that cute. Like, it. No, I'm fine.
Geralt?
Geralt? Oh, I'm so sorry. Molly, I am so sorry. I think I just stomped on this man's head.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time
Dandelion
again.
rescue who? I'm like, I'm gonna get 1 3 straight.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't.
Not Dandelion really trying to sell himself, huh?
Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance.
You shouldn't.
Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing
He
layabout.
is.
Imagine. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Molly.
Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Molly girl.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Molly girl.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can
I give
find
her in a different way.
sister.
I know.
It ain't brotherly love.
Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canal.
Girl, he asking you for
the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But
So Lily took her money and ran. So it
Thanks,
never
Mom.
changes.
wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful!
Molly girl, you
Thanks.
deserve better.
And good luck to you on
Molly
your
a
search.
victim and all that. I know all of them are, but Molly is giving me more of a victim.
What do you want?
I want to talk to the lady that lives in this house.
Rosa var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
I'm just lying through my teeth to this, huh?
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. So grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss.
Okay.
You'll earn the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way.
Did
this
he?
time.
He's so sweet.
Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Never fight a witcher.
Oh, I can't do that now.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
What?
Damn it!
What'd you say to me?
Well fought. You're much better than
Dang, I got her bloodied up.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth
That's a
did you
good
get
question,
in?
babes. I'm here on business.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
She can't look too happy. Very.
incredibly, but we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Hold on, babes. Hold on, babes. Hold on, babes. Hold on, babes. I'm changing my battery. Hold on.
Pathetic.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private
No.
lessons?
I'm busy.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you
He's
two
not the
up?
brightest
On
tool in the shed.
occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for
They
a
clearly got
moment,
two different
dear
hair
little
colors.
sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang it
I'm sensing
back.
some underlying
He'll
tension
next
between these
sing at
siblings.
your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up.
Girl, you lucky there's not a real
Listen,
blade.
I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman, not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kaviri.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to get out of here
Pleasure.
before these sisters start fighting some more.
Stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please
Yeah,
come
probably
again.
not. Probably not. Most likely not.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment.
She
for
pays
your
me?
time.
Hold on. I might have to say yes. I'll come back a couple more times. Hold on. Let me change my answer. I need to get him more of a, I need to get him a harder fit, you know? Oh, you cleaned up real good.
Yes, you're Zoltan, you old bum. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy?
Look at little Poppy!
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot. You do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with their own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but dandelions, what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
I think I got a little something.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange.
Who's that?
Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently, named Calonetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla.
Priscilla?
Aye. Must be her.
Who's Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits. You've got the general idea.
Okay.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
I don't know much of
What
this
can I
man, but
say?
wow.
Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Okay.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of
Boo!
Must you always? This will be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Okay, and y'all, actually, we are gonna stop right on there today. I would go longer, but like, honestly, it's 80 degrees here where I am, and my room is so hot that I am, yeah, that's all you need to do. It's hot in here, so I'm just gonna cut it right now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this part of The Witcher 3, and also just happy that it's back. Honestly, I forgot how much I miss baby boy Geralt, and I'm so happy to like this, because this is more of a calming game that I've played recently, and I am so happy to be back on it. Again, I do apologize once again for me just like dropping this for like, honestly, I want to say like a month now, like month on end. But no, we did a lot today. We met with Miss TRISS. We are, I guess, a little bit step closer to finding out where Ciri is, and now we gotta meet with this man named Dandelion, who fell in love with his, honestly, female counterpart. So we'll be doing that in the next episode, which will be coming out soon. Since I'm playing 3 games, we gotta shuffle them around a little bit. You know, I gotta work out some things. But I promise the next part will be my usual length for The Witcher, since I do record longer for these. Since it's, you know, it's more a story-driven game, but today I can't because my room is hot right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode nevertheless, so please hit that like and subscribe button down there below. But with all that nonsense out of the way, it has been Pixie from ABG, also known as Abnormal Black Girls. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!